Hey everybody, Buttonhole here from Open Fire Tactical. That's my dog Bro. Likes to hang out with me while I'm doing some reloading. The sickness. Anyway, so I was going to do a video in the desert over the weekend and I forgot to do that. And then I was inundated with people on the range and so didn't really have the privacy to do a video. So as I was reloading more 5.56, I thought, you know what, now would be a good time to do it. So I decided to do that. However, what I had done is I bought 75 grain RMR bullets. And I have a standard load for 77 grain, and I'm talking about 5.56, 223. And my 77 grain recipe is a Sierra bullet with 23 grains of Winchester 748. And I get really good groups with 23 grains. And I believe I made a video. I can't remember. Man, I get busy during the week. I have like a regular job. This isn't my only job. Thank God, because I'd be poor. I don't make any money from these videos. This is just a self thing that I do. It's a kind of a hobby thing, but it helps me, and hopefully it'll help you. So anyway, when I bought 75 grain bullets, I was thinking to myself, well, 2 grains shouldn't be that big of a difference as far as flight is concerned. And you know what? Yes, it is. It's huge. And I've heard before that, 2 grains or 3 grains isn't enough of a difference to make a difference when you're reloading. That is not true at all. So I shot 5 groups, and one of them being factory seconds that I picked up from Midway USA. There were 77 grain bullets in their factory seconds. And the cantilever on the bullet is in different positions, and I think that's why they call it a second. But crazy results. So with the 75 grain RMR bullet, it was 20, so I started off with 23 grains, and that was down here. No, that's not true. Let me start over again. So I started off with 23.2 of Winchester 748, and I'm shooting at 40 yards, and I got a fairly decent group. Then I shot another 5-shot group with 23.3 grains of 748 and got a very good group. Then I shot 23.4 grains of Winchester 748, and you can see where it really started to spread out. I then shot a group of my standard 77 grain load with Sierras, 77s, and it was right here. That's okay. And I think that these 3 here are me. I was aiming like right here. So not the best. And, I take full responsibility. I'm the one on the trigger. And then my seconds, the factory seconds that were 77 grain, and it says 75, but that's my mistake. It's 77 grain second. And this was my aim point, and they were all over the place. So 77 grains of 23 grains of Winchester 748, man, and it really climbed high. So I loaded a bunch of those too without testing them, so my bad. Kind of mad at myself for that, but hey, it is what it is. I have more than 1, 2, 2, 3 that shoots 5.56. And my twist rate in my barrel is 1 in 7. So I can use this on another rifle that doesn't have a scope, but it has a red dot, and inside of 100 yards, that's fine for just, messing around on the gun range or whatever. And I really don't have a problem with seconds. In fact, I love buying seconds because you get a great deal on those things. And this is my Silhouette guy that I shoot my pistols with, and I generally set him up at 50 yards and 40 yards, usually 40, but I will do a 50-yard shot. And the fun thing to do is I'll run 100 yards downrange, 100 yards back, And I do that to get my heart rate up. And the reason is so that, yes, I'm shooting a static target, but I'm trying to elevate my heart rate to make it more difficult, because we can't practice with people shooting at us. You know, thank God, because I probably would not be alive, and a lot of other people. But it does help you, so you're not just comfortable, you know, shooting a static target or whatever. But my 9mm that I normally carry, my G19, let me get my fingers out of the way of my lens. My G19, and I missed quite a bit, okay? I had a few hits. I think out of 10, I hit them once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, out of 10 rounds, I hit them once. With my 45, I did much better, and at 40 yards, I got them in the center mass. 10 hits, 10 out of 10. My 38 and 357, 50%. So I had 3 hits and 3 misses, and they weren't even on the cardboard, so there's no mics on them on this at all from that. This is all 9mm. But anyway, just some ideas to throw out there. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I think YouTube has monetized my channel as low as it is. I mean, I just do this as a hobby, but I know that you can't make comments on it now for whatever reason. And there's a short that shows my wife, and this was before all the silliness at YouTube started taking place, and you could make comments. But she's shooting her AR-9 with a binary trigger, and that was pretty fun. And I got kind of criticized for poor camera work, which I was trying to video the muzzle and how much it raises, and it doesn't raise very much. And my wife was in her late 60s when that video was made, and she did really well. So if you're thinking about buying an AR in 9mm or 45 or 10mm, Ruger LC 10mm looks like a phenomenal carbine. They also have it in 9. They also have it in 45. And then Smith & Wesson also has folding pistol caliber carbine in 9mm that looks like it's pretty awesome too. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to get my hands on one of those and do some testing, but there's plenty of videos on YouTube showing all that, so I don't need to be redundant and show any of that junk. But this is just me doing my thing and sharing along, passing along a little information, and I hope it helps you guys out. If it does, awesome, doing my job. If not, you know, maybe you'll get into reloading, and then you'll understand the complications of reloading and what it's really about. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.